Hello student, today I am going to discuss next properties, chemical properties of aldehyde and ketones. Okay, in previous video we have discussed about the nucleophilic addition reaction of aldehyde and ketones. Means aldehyde and ketone gives nucleophilic addition reaction in which we discuss addition of hydrogen cyanide and the mechanism of the reaction. Now the next property is nucleophilic addition reaction of aldehyde and ketone by loss of water. Okay, and in this category the first reaction is that reaction with ammonia. Okay, reaction with ammonia. Now look here, and nucleophilic addition reaction followed by loss of water. Okay, in which first reaction with ammonia. First we discuss reaction with ammonia, then we discuss reaction with ammonia derivative. Means aldehyde and ketone reacts with reaction of aldehyde and ketone with ammonia, and reaction of aldehyde and ketone with ammonia derivative. So nucleophilic addition reaction followed by loss of water, in which first we discuss reaction with ammonia. Okay, now except formaldehyde, okay, aldehyde reacts with ammonia. Ammonia means NH3 to form ammonia aldehyde. Okay, and this ammonia aldehyde are unstable, and this, that is ammonia aldehyde, are unstable. Okay, so it loses water by warming with only by warming or by heated. Okay, to form aldehyde ammonia, to form aldimine, Okay, so except formaldehyde, aldehyde reacts with ammonia to first form ammonia aldehyde, and these are very unstable. It loses water by warming to form this one aldimine. Okay, so what is the reaction? Look here, aldehyde. So aldehyde CH3 taken, acetaldehyde, double bond oxygen. Okay, now look here, except formaldehyde, means formaldehyde reacts with ammonia to form different product. Okay, but other than formaldehyde, other aldehyde reacts with ammonia to form ammonia aldehyde, and these are unstable. Due to this, it loses water by warming to form a stable product, that is aldimine. Okay, now look here, reaction double bond, it reacts with ammonia. Okay, ammonia NH3. Okay, now look here, CH3 CH3 C H O H N H 2. Okay, this is ammonia aldehyde. It is very unstable. Okay, and further it heating, it loses water. Okay, it loses water and form, okay, CH3 C H, loses water. Now look here, O OH and one hydrogen from this, and then formation of this one and H. This is aldimine. Aldimine, and this one is the, okay, this acetaldehyde reacts with ammonia to form this addition product. Okay, and this addition product are known as what? Ammonia aldehyde. Ammonia aldehyde. Okay, so in the first reaction with ammonia, except formaldehyde, other aldehyde reacts with ammonia to form ammonia aldehyde, which are very unstable and loses water by warming and gives a stable product, and that product are known as aldimine. Okay, now in aldimine, this is the common name of this compound, aldimine. In aldimine it is imine, I-M-I-N-E. It is amine. Okay, imine. Okay, so these are the first reaction, that is reaction with ammonia. Now question is that formaldehyde. Now what is the product when formaldehyde reacts with ammonia? Okay, now so look here, what is the product? So look here, what is the product? Now formaldehyde, HCHO, formaldehyde. Okay, now when it reacts with ammonia to form a compound CH2 whole 6, okay, and N4. Okay, now the name of this compound is, look here, CH2 group is methylene. CH2 group means methylene. Okay, and 6, so hexamethylene. Okay, now 4 nitrogen. Okay, 4 nitrogen, and this comes from this ammonia. That is why it is, the name of this compound is hexamethylene tetraamine. Okay, so formaldehyde reacts with ammonia to form hexamethylene tetraamine. Okay, and this compound are also known as, the other name of this compound are also known as urotropine. Okay, the other name of this compound, that is hexamethylene tetraamine, are also known as this one, urotropine. Okay, so it is very important, because sometimes question asked in your examination, how can you convert formaldehyde to urotropine? Okay, urotropine. So formaldehyde reacts with ammonia to form hexamethylene tetraamine, which is also known as urotropine. Okay, so aldehyde. First we discuss aldehyde. Now next going to discuss ketones. What happens when ketone reacts with ammonia? So now what happens when ketone reacts with ammonia? Okay, now ketone reacts with ammonia to form ammonia ketone. As similar in aldehyde, aldehyde reacts with ammonia to form ammonia aldehyde. In similar way, ketone reacts with aldehyde to form ketonic ammonia ketone. Okay, now ammonia ketone are complex compound which cannot further isolate. Means the difference between reaction of aldehyde with ammonia and reaction of ketone with ammonia is that in case of aldehyde, first formed addition product, that is ammonia aldehyde, which on further warming or heating by gives product by loses water molecule. But in case of ketone, okay, it first ketone reacts with ammonia to form ammonia ketone along with water. Now ammonia ketone is a complex compound. So look here, two molecule of acetone CH3 C double one O CH3. Okay. Now when it reacts with ammonia at high temperature, it forms look here, CH3 C CH3 NH2 CH2 CO CH3. Okay, by the removal of water, it is diacetone amine. Okay, so it is a single step. In case of ketone, it is a single step in which acetone reacts with ammonia to form complex compound, that is diacetone amine, okay, along with water, and this is the complex. Okay, so this is the first reaction, that is reaction with ammonia. Okay, now next going to discuss reaction with ammonia derivative. Okay, now the next reaction in nucleophilic addition reaction followed by loss of water is reaction with ammonia derivative. Now the first reaction in nucleophilic addition reaction followed by loss of water is that reaction with ammonia, and the second part reaction with ammonia derivative. Now ammonia derivative means NH3. It can also be written as NH2H. Okay, now if this hydrogen are replaced by other group, we give a simple representation, that is G. Okay, if this one hydrogen are replaced by G, that is other group, then we get NH2G. Okay, now this is the ammonia derivative. Okay, now this compound are known as ammonia derivative. Means this is ammonia, one hydrogen are replaced by the other group, then that compound are known as ammonia derivative. Okay, so how aldehyde and ketones reacts with ammonia derivative? Okay, so look here. The general representation in which aldehyde and ketone reacts with ammonia derivative. Okay, first we discuss the general representation, then we explain with example. Okay, so look here, it means this is the ammonia derivative, that is NH2G. Okay, now look here, any aldehyde or ketone, okay, it reacts with NH2G. Okay, now all of you know very well that ammonia contain a lone pair of electron. Okay, now these pi bond shifted towards oxygen because oxygen is more electronegative than carbon. Okay, so it attack on the carbon atom of aldehyde or ketone to form unstable product like this one, carbon, OH and NH2G. Okay, now this is intermediate product and it is very unstable. Okay, after this it loses water. After this it loses water molecule and there is formation of this one double bond and H G. This is the final product. Final product. Okay, it means in reaction with ammonia derivative. Okay, now this was aldehyde or ketone, aldehyde or ketone first reacts with ammonia derivative, okay, to form intermediate addition product. Okay, addition product, and it is intermediate and unstable. By losing water molecule gives a final product which is stable. Okay, now one important point is that this reaction proceed in acidic medium. Okay, acidic medium. Proceed in acidic medium. So in this way, aldehyde and ketone reacts with ammonia derivative. Okay, now G is a group which replaces hydrogen. Okay, where G is a group. Which one group? First, if we take in G equal to OH, then it is NH2OH, and the name of this compound is hydroxyl amine. If G equal to NH2, okay, then this NH2 dot NH2, and this group is hydrazine. Okay, so reaction proceed in this way. Okay, it is the common representation. Okay, now aldehyde and ketone reacts with ammonia derivative in this way. First, it reacts with ammonia derivative to form a unstable product, addition product, which is intermediate, and by losing water, it forms final product. Okay, G is a group. When G equal to OH, then this becomes hydroxylamine, and when G equal to NH2, then it becomes hydra G. Okay, so next going to discuss reaction of aldehyde or ketone with hydroxylamine or hydra G. Okay, now one mistake. So all of you look here. When NH2G reacts, okay, then there is formation of, here look here, one hydrogen along with oxygen. So all of you correct it. A formation of NHG. Okay, and water remove OH and H. Then there is formation of, look here, NG. Okay, so aldehyde or ketone reacts with NH2G. Okay, now look here, one hydrogen from this ammonia derivative combined with oxygen OH. So NHG combined with this carbon. Okay, intermediate unstable. By losing water molecule, that is OH and H, there is formation of final product, that is carbon double bond and G, where G is group which replaces hydrogen. Okay, if G equal to OH group, then compound is hydroxylamine. So next going to discuss reaction of aldehyde and ketone with hydroxylamine or hydra G. Okay, so the first reaction, that is reaction of aldehyde with hydroxylamine. Okay, so aldehyde for aldehyde. Okay, so CH3 CH double bond O. This is aldehyde, and reaction with hydroxylamine. So look here, hydroxylamine. Okay, H2 NOH. Now look here, NH2G. So in the final product Ng. So look here, this portion, water remove. Okay, and there is formation of CH3 C H double bond N N OH. Now the name of this compound is oxime. Oxime. Okay. Now there are two carbon, that is ethanol oxime. Okay. Now when ketone CH3 C CH3 double bond reacts with hydroxylamine, that is H2NOH. Okay, H2NOH. Okay, now the product is CH3 CH3 double bond and OH. Okay, now this is oxime. Okay, it is also oxime, ketone oxime. Okay, so aldehyde and ketone, reaction of aldehyde and ketone, this is ketone with ammonia derivative. Okay, now what happens when we take in hydrogen? When we take in hydrogen, means aldehyde reacts with hydrogen, then there is formation of hydrazone. Okay, means removal of water and formation of final product takes place. Okay, so these are about the reaction of nucleophilic addition reaction of aldehyde and ketones in which loss of water takes place. Yeah, aldehyde or ketone loses water molecule to give final product. Now next going to discuss reduction reaction, means reduction reaction of aldehyde and ketone. So look here, now reduction, okay, means reduction reaction. Now aldehyde and ketone first reduced into alcohol, okay, means look here, there are two categories in reduction reaction. First, reduction to alcohol, and second, reduction to hydrocarbon. Now first, reduction to alcohol, okay. Now aldehyde and ketone, okay, aldehyde or ketone, okay, aldehyde and ketone both are reduced by some catalyst, okay. Then first catalyst, nickel, platinum, palladium, aldehyde converted into alcohol. Now another we use reducing reagent, lithium aluminum hydride. It also reduces aldehyde or ketones into alcohol. Now look here, this is the acetaldehyde, acetaldehyde, okay. Now lithium aluminum hydride reduces acetaldehyde to ethanol, okay, means ethyl alcohol. Acetaldehyde changes into ethyl alcohol, okay, that is ethanol, and it is 1 degree alcohol, 1 degree alcohol. But when we take a ketone and ketone acetone, okay, these lithium aluminum hydride reduce acetone into this one alcohol, okay, that is propane 2-ol, and it is secondary alcohol, okay. Now this is the benzaldehyde, aromatic aldehyde. Benzaldehyde also changes into benzyl alcohol, okay. Benzaldehyde also reduces into benzyl alcohol, okay. So in reduction reaction, the first part, reduction to alcohol, means aldehyde and ketone converted into alcohol. Aldehyde, that is acetaldehyde, converted into primary alcohol, whereas acetone, ketone, first member of ketone, converted into secondary alcohol. So for the conversion point, it is very important. It is very important. How can you convert acetaldehyde? The oxidation of acetaldehyde is ethanol, Al. Now look here, Al. In case of aldehyde, Al, and in case of alcohol, OL. Okay. So how can you convert acetaldehyde into ethanol? By reducing method in the presence of lithium aluminum hydride. Okay. How can you convert acetone, that is propanone, to second degree alcohol? By the reduction. Benzaldehyde changes into benzyl alcohol by the reduction method. Okay. So the first part, reduction to alcohol. Now the second part is reduction to hydrocarbon, which is very important, because in reduction to hydrocarbon there are named reaction, which will be discussed in next video. Thank you.